most magnificent, loving relationship. We do it with a sense of unworthiness. Why would God want to supply me with abundant finances? Why would God want to manifest a parking spot for me? That's a simple thing we teach sometimes when you're using to do your affirmations. You learn how to manifest parking spots. Anytime we ask, why would God want to do that for us? We've just forgotten the dough inside the bread. Because those questions are exterior questions. I get how we can sometimes ask them, because we do sometimes go into that place of, I'm not worthy. That's just old habit stuff. When we ask those questions, we're implying that there's some out there that's going to do it for us. That thing out there is going to manifest that parking space for us. That thing out there is going to bring us this magical, wonderful, loving relationship, or dump some money in our lap. We're putting it out there. Why would God want to do that for me? We are already God's expressions. That one source is already who we are, yes? It's already where we are. It's already right here, but we forget. And that's what we do every Sunday, is we remind ourselves. There's a story that I've heard many versions of it. But it basically is something like this. There's three wise men, if you will, but don't go to the Christmas story. three wise men talking about, where shall we hide the secret of God? Where shall we hide it? So one of the wise men says, put it on the top highest mountain. Oh no, another one says, no, man will figure out how to go up there and find it, no problem. Another one says, I know, let's put it in the depths of the ocean. Oh no, man will figure out how to get down to the bottom of the ocean too. I know, let's send the secret out to outer space. Oh no, humankind will figure that out too. And after much going around like that, one of them finally said, I got it. Let's hide the secret of God within humankind. They'll never think to look for it. Kind of resonates, doesn't it? We certainly know that a lot of our teachings prior to this have taught that there's a God out there that you have to please, that you have to do something to earn that favor. And this philosophy comes around and says, no way, Jose. That power either is oneness or it isn't. If it is oneness, that means it's right where we are. The dough cannot be separated from the bread. It is who we are and where we are. So if it is hidden within us, there's only one place to ever look for it, and that's on the inside. Now you've heard it, but again, today is about, can I live that in a deeper way? The master teacher, Jesus, understood his connection to what he called the Father within. The Father, back in Semitic days, when Jesus walked this earth, was just a term of endearment. He was not trying to imply that God was a man. It was a term of endearment for the Semites who walked the earth then. The Father is within me. And then he went on to say, all that the Father has is mine. And from what I understand, he didn't say it as if it was only him. The Father is within me, but not you. Everything that God has is mine, but it's not yours. That's not the way Jesus taught it. The way that people spoke in those days was to speak in the first person, but it wasn't excluding others. He spoke in the first person. I and the Father are one. He made it very personal and very real. All that the Father has is mine. He taught that to his disciples, and somewhere along the way it got missed. But I want us to reclaim that. Not only is that Father, that presence within us, but the second part, all that the Father has, all that God has, all that the one source has, which is everything, is mine. But you know what? I don't think we really believe it the way we could. I don't think we believe it. I know there's times that I don't believe it, because I hear myself, well, why would God want to do that? Oh, wait a minute. God's within me. The Father isn't within me. We don't believe it strong enough, and that's what I want us to believe. I want us to believe. When we think of, let me just say two human experiences. Love. When we think that somehow love is being withheld from us, If we think that somehow we're not lovable or that we're not worthy of a loving relationship, that very energy is making it true. That very energy of not thinking that we're lovable is the very thing that puts the block to love coming our way. And another human experience is money. We tend to think that money is over here and God and spirituality is over here. Everything that the Father has is mine, and God created what? Everything that has to include this exchange called money. So if everything that I need is mine, the energy of resisting that is the very energy that keeps it from me. We don't want to resist that. We want to have the idea that everything that God has is mine, and it is coming from my own understanding of my divine relationship. I'll speak more about that piece of it in just a moment. But we need to know that as we think that that money or that good or that abundance, let's say, is being withheld from us, we are actually creating the likelihood that it is withheld from us. It is done unto us as we believe, as we've heard many, many times. If we think that there is plenty of everything, we then open our hearts to bring that in. Not because some guy out there thinks we're good enough to give it to us, but because our divine relationship says it's already ours. So when we believe in plenty, yes, what we are doing is then making the way for plenty of whatever it is. You can really fill in your own blank. I just picked two hot topics in our world, love and money, get people worried sometimes. The divine relationship says it's already here. And that all we have to do sounds so simple. Choose it. Just choose it. Choose to believe that it's true and choose to let it in. Choose to let it in. And then when it starts to come in, we say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The unconditional love of Spirit is right here already. I'm going to ask Dennis to come back up and sing that for us. And then as soon as he's done, we're going to go into a little guided meditation, and then I'll finish the rest of the talk.
Closer, right where I stand, the presence of God is holding my hand. I can feel this energy, it's real, and all around me this feeling. It heals me with this love. God's love is right where I am, right where I can. I couldn't walk any further with my first step. The presence of God is holding my hand. I can fly this energy, it's mine, and all around me in time. It cradles me with such love. God's love is right where I am, and it never goes away. And all that I am, I pray, right where I am, right where I am. I can feel this energy. It's real.